Yo, what's up, people, man? It's your boy King Dion here, man. Bring out another video. I've been going for a while, but I just been busy, like real life stuff. But I got a topic for y'all today, and well, it's two topics. Like, they're gonna be all over the place because that's just how I am. But like, the reason why I think they should get rid of ratings, and the biggest reason why I think shooting can be done a lot better than it actually is now. So let's start with like shooting, and I'll progress. I'll eventually get into like the ratings ordeal and how I feel about that. So shooting in this game has always been like hold a button down, release, get a perfect release, have like the best chance of making it. And then recently in 2K15, perfect releases came, and then 2K16 has a near perfect release. When you actually get green releases and stuff like that. I believe all that stuff should go. Like, it should just get the fuck out the game. And the reason I say this is because, like, I guess it's giving some sense of control to, like, because casual players of the game, like, everybody doesn't want, like, this super realistic experience, right? They want their open shots to go in and they want contested shots to miss. But somebody like me who's been playing basketball for 15 plus years, I've been watching it for even longer. 2K is supposed to be a simulation basketball game, and I wanted to simulate that. And the contested shots on this game is nowhere near simulation. Like, they penalize you for all types of shit that you should be able to make. Like, they penalize you for creating space. All the shots that you have here to create space, to step back, the spin jumpers, the leaners and stuff like that. Like, all that is penalized. All because the defense contested shot is just way overpowered. And it's a shame because you have all these nice moves in the game and none of them work. So you relegated to taking set mid-range jump shots, and that's the reason ain't no mid-range game on this game. One, because of the defense, they close out way too fast, like at an unrealistic pace. And two is you're forced to take set shots all the time. Like, by the time you set your feet, the defense is there. For shooting, let me say something about the mid-range area. For shooting, shooting mid-range jumpers and stuff like that should be completely overhauled. Like, that should be strictly like momentum based or whatever. Like, you should never, like, guys rarely take set shots from mid-range. Like, especially coming in off the dribble and stuff like that, and step backs and stuff like that. Like, guys rarely take set mid-range. So they're always on the move. They're always leaning and always a little off balance a little bit. They'll be on balance, but they're always leaning at least a little bit. I would like see that replicated in this game, because that would bring the mid-range game in. And like, people say the mid-range is dead. It's dead because people are not utilizing. It's not dead because like of reasons it's dead in 2K. 2K is dead in 2K because of a bunch of sliding on the closeout and unrealistic contact on the perimeter and unrealistic defense. Like, so that's the reason that's done. But here's what I think they should do for like contested shots. Like, now bear with me here, man. Like, this is like, it's an idea of what NBA Live does with their shooting, but it's just in a much more realistic manner, because I think NBA Live gets their numbers done randomly. So don't call it perfect release. Have a great release. Like, have it about the same difficulty to get. Have a perfect release about the same difficulty to get. A great release, the same difficulty to get. But have, like, when you get like a great release or the best release you can get, have it reflect that player's real life percentages. So, like, if Stephen Curry shoots about 45% from three, say, according to the player stat track, he shoots it from 40% deep, with a guy 2 to 4 feet on him, and he shoots about a little bit higher, 43 or 45 wide open, right? So give me the option to do that. Like, if I'm wide open with Stephen Curry, I'm sitting there and I'm shooting the ball, like, I get a great release with him, the best release I can get, then I should get a percentage. They should give me a percentage, his percentage, which is 45% that it goes in, and that should be, and it should go from there. Like, whether I make a miss from there, that would be fair, in my opinion, because like right now what's going on here with shooting and stuff is not fair at all. And with the jump shot forms, a lot of times when you play on park and stuff like that and things like that, some people pick broken jump shots. You have like best jump shots and worst jump shots and stuff like that, because some jump shots releases a lot easier. Stuff like that should get the hell out the game. And that shooting system that I just told you guys, that would fix that, because it don't matter what shooting system that you got, like you'll still be roughly, because we talking about like you off on the release, like it's still some room for jump shots and stuff to be broken, and still be better release, and people are getting their true releases more of the time. But it wouldn't be nowhere near as like crazy it is now, because some guys like are glitched to where they can really like get perfect releases most of the time. And a perfect release on this game, or a great whatever, like where they call it perfect release on here, it still goes in about like 80% of the time, and that's still a lot. So that's what I'm saying, like that would get things like that out the game. But the more importantly, it would make the game a lot more realistic, man. Like I just always want to see this game like get to its true potential in like simulation basketball, man. Like this is the game. I've been playing this game since it came out on Dreamcast, man. Like I've been playing it ever since, man, and it's made some strides. And overall basketball games, like in general, like it's just not where it's supposed to be. It's not nowhere near where I expected it to be in 2016. There's a lot of shit wrong with this game. People, like, we talking about boneheaded defensive rotations. We talking about the excessive bumping on like the perimeter. We talking about the non-existent you can't create space on this game like you want to, because you get penalized for the shots that do allow you to create space. Like it's just not where it's supposed to be gameplay wise. It's shiny, it looks good. I actually think the graphics could look a little bit better, but I don't nitpick about stuff like that. It's just like, this is a step that the system that I'm coming up with here. This could be the first step of like putting this game in like a true simulation, like. Because like what's better than like giving guys their true percentage, like ensuring that guys play and make shots at the rate they should play and make shots. Then you won't have guys like fucking Gerald Green fucking putting up like 24 points on you and 30 points on you a game and stuff like that, all because he got a good release and he like it's man, like it's just. But anyway, like I went a little bit off, strayed a little farther away than what I was talking about. But the rating should go. The reason I say the rating should go is with the percentage based shooting and stuff like that. Then I don't think you would really need ratings, because it would really be just based off of real life stats and stuff. Now, that's a hard one, because you got O-line and you got like my park and stuff like that, and I don't know like how they would rate my player, like how I would like get percentage for a player that never like played basketball like in NBA, so we don't have like he's not tracked or nothing like that. So ratings might have to stick around until you figure out a way to deal with that. But like for the shooting, like please, like that's to me is like the best thing they can do for shooting, just generally. Like is this basically what NBA Live? Basically, it's been what NBA Live did. Only it's just made more. It's just more authentic. The percentages are authentic to what players actually are doing in real life, and that'll give you room for updates. The updates will be realistic. The updates will be a lot more realistic. Like when they update rosters and when players are playing good and stuff like that, like and having hot streaks and stuff like that, you can implement all that. Like you can implement that on my team cards and stuff like that. Like it'll be a lot easier instead of like randomly like ticking ratings and stuff until you feel like this is where he should be now. And I know I'm all over the place with it, but this is an idea that I just had, man. Like that I just think 2K should go the route of they should just go the route of what NBA Live is doing with their shooting, and just make the shooting percentages be true to life. Like that's true to real life counterparts. That's all I'm asking them to do. Like I know it ain't gonna happen in NBA 2K17, but it could happen in like future iterations, man. If it's like if it's hard, if we keep talking about it, like I'm gonna like try to really talk to somebody about this and try to like get tweets, and I might write a blog on fucking Operation Sports out about this, man, because I really think that shooting system would really like do wonders for the game, because nobody would really be complaining about shooting because shooting is realistic. You know, like it's you know. But anyway, people, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I know I was all over the place, man, but it's a very raw idea, you know. It's something I've been thinking about, but I just recently started thinking about like ways to like you can implement it into the game, because now I really want to see it in the game, because I feel like it would do a good service to have a shooting system like that in the game, especially what I said about like with mid-range jump shots and stuff. You know, I could take this game to a whole new level and stuff, man. Oh, and one more thing, let me make a quick solution about defense in the game. Like, on-ball defense it should not be the way it is in this game. You should not be able to mirror guys. The CPU should not, this is more of a CPU thing. It should not be able to mirror you like they do. That is not realistic defense. You ever heard the saying is, on-ball defender is only as good as the guys behind him. You know why that is? Because he has to pick and choose what he's taking away. Like, he has to be good at the on-ball defense is about hands and strength. That's what good on-ball defense is. Because strength, they can force you in certain directions. You know, hands, they can get their hands on the ball and be a threat to get their hands on the ball. That changes up shots and stuff. Like, that's what on-ball defense is about. On-ball defense ain't about like mirroring a guy. That's not happening, especially with the hand checking rule. Please, that's not happening. You're not standing in front of no elite ball handler like that, especially like when I'm out here with Kyrie Irving or John Wall and I got Kevin Love out here guarding me on the perimeter and I can't get past him. Like, that's stupid and that's super unrealistic. It should have never been like that, and defense should have been like reworked the right way for a long time. I'm talking about back in like maybe like 2K13. Defense should have been done exactly like it is in real life, because I don't see the point of why it can't be. Like, you can have these guys, you can make these CPU control players smart enough to be able to rotate. Like, all these mistakes, they was rotating just fine before this game came out. And maybe in 2K15, but now they just make boneheaded mistakes and stuff. But yeah, that's what I want to say about that. On-ball defense is not on-ball defense, period. It's not, you're not mirroring guys. Like, guys is really getting past you whenever they want. It's about how. It's up to you to be able to force directions and stay active with hands and stuff like that without getting fouls, of course. Like, that's what on-ball defense is about. Now, why do you think Jimmy Butler is such a good on-ball defender? Why do you think Kawhi Leonard is such a good on-ball defender? Both of those guys are strong and both of those guys have good hands. That's the reason why they're good on-ball defenders. Not because they can just mirror a guy and stay directly in front of him the whole time. That's stupid. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here, people, man. Until next time, man. It's your boy King Dion. Peace out.